The Olympic spirit isn't just reflected in sports. Most people don't know that art has long been intertwined with the Games. This is Embrace by Lee Krasner. In 1974, Krasner was one of 15 distinguished American artists approached by Kennedy Graphics, a division of Kennedy Galleries in New York, to create posters for the United States for the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal. This print is one of 200 signed and numbered serigraphs for the portfolio The Superlative U.S. Olympic Edition, 1976. In the ancient Olympic Games, the Greeks held the body and mind in equal measure of importance. Competitions in art, music, and heraldry were held in addition to sporting events. Modern Olympic Games between 1912 and 1952 included art competitions, such as painting and sculpture. Since then, art for the Games have taken the form of posters, graphic design, and mascots, as well as non-competitive exhibitions of the Cultural Olympiad. Krasner's Embrace was modeled after her 1974 oil painting, Olympic, which is currently in the collection of the Pollock-Krasner Foundation. It was Krasner's first screenprint. Her process included creating 2 studies using collage to rearrange paper-cut shapes until she finalized the design. Embrace was a 5-color print, 2 shades of gray, green, blue, and white, printed by Jackson Lowell of Chromacorp on Arches paper. Born in Brooklyn in 1908 to Russian Orthodox Jewish parents, Krasner studied at several institutions, including the Art Students League in New York and later under Hans Hofmann. She is often associated with the first group of abstract expressionists, which also included her husband Jackson Pollock, the 2 artists influencing each other's styles. Krasner's works incorporated cubism, abstraction, collage, and futurism. Her styles constantly evolved, as she was prone to experimentation and reinvention. The 1970s was a period of change in Krasner's works, which we see reflected in Embrace. In contrast to prior works, which were more expressionistic, she began to incorporate hard-edged, geometric abstract forms. These works were described by art historian Cindy Nemser as expansive yet contained, stately and slow-moving. Krasner commented that her subject matter is herself, saying, "My painting is so biographical if anyone can take the trouble to read it." We can see the roots of her past influences and how they evolved. Though she moved away from cubism, there is still a consideration of space and flatness versus dimension. There is also a sense of space and movement, a lingering expression of Hofmann's push and pull technique that created space and depth through shapes and bold colors. There is also influence from futurist artists such as Giacomo Balla in how the static shapes suggest movement or dynamism, as well as Matisse in her use of collage to design the poster with paper-cut forms. The hard-edged forms not only contrast in shape, but in the direction of line and angles, while the colors delineate space. The bolder colors of the more angular forms pop, making them appear to be in the foreground, further eye-catching with their incongruent shapes and direction in comparison to the rest of the composition. The gray and white forms are more uniform in shape and direction, their neutral colors pushing them into the background. All these elements come together to create a sense of motion and depth. Krasner explained the title of the work, saying, "The opportunity for nations to come together for a single event such as the Olympics provides a spirit in which all the nations embrace." Both the title and the sentiment she expressed brings to mind the traditional speech of the Olympic closing ceremony. "I call upon the youth of the world to assemble 4 years from now." Using abstract forms, Krasner manages to create a work that embraces movement, connection, and spirited competition.